Very well. Remember that you're also streaming live on standardmedia.co.ke and on our YouTube channels as well. Talk to us across our social media platforms at KTN News KE, at KTN Home _ at Dennis Asset. Our hashtag is Newsdesk. Now, visiting King Charles III of England embarked on a tour of Kenya's coast with a visit to the Kenya Navy. This is King Charles' third day visit to Kenya. Our reporter Tobias Chanji is there and we'll be talking to him a little bit later. But those right there are images coming straight live from the Kenya Navy as the King is expected to go through the guard of honor. Let's now touch base with our reporter Tobias Chanji, who is keeping tabs on this story. Good afternoon to you, Chanji. Now, the King is expected to be there at the venue with the Kenya Navy. What's the latest? Is he there? And what should we expect moving forward?
A very good afternoon, Seto. Indeed, we are the Kenya Naval Base, Team Tongwe, here in Mombasa, and the King, together with Her Majesty the Queen, are expected to be arriving here at around 1:55 p.m. But what is happening currently is that already the President has arrived. Remember that when the Kings arrive here, they will be received by the President of the Republic of Kenya, that is William Ruto, in the company of First Lady Rachel Ruto, together with the Cabinet Secretary in charge of Defense, together the Chief of Defense and other commanders of the three wings of the military, the Navy, the Airways, and also the military. Also remember that after the King arrives here, he'll then be invited to inspect the guard of honor before a march past takes place. Then thereafter, the King and the Queen will proceed to the beach head, where their majesties will witness the Kenya Marines demonstrate a covert beach landing. Remember that the Navy, or rather the soldiers here, have been trained by the Royal Marines, and their majesties will now therefore then have the opportunity to meet Kenya Navy families before speaking to the Royal Marines and the Kenya Marines training teams with the President and the First Lady. Remember then the King will approach the dais as the Kenya Military Band plays the British and Kenya national anthems. There we see the President has already arrived and is making way here in readiness to wait for the King, who will arrive then also have the guard of honor. Remember that though it is the first time that the King Charles is coming to Mombasa, we've also seen the footprints of the royal family, as in 1956 we witnessed the sister to the late Queen Elizabeth II, who is the mother of King Charles, who came to his side. I think, Aseto, I'll just stop there for the national anthem as we follow the proceedings live from Tongwe Naval Base. So that was the Kenyan national anthem. There we can see the President joined by other military personnel, just waiting for the King, who we are told might come through using the boat. And one thing that we also have to remind our viewers is that the King, that's King Charles III, is a Captain General of the Royal Marines, and the Queen will also be accompanying him to this base. Bado. Yeah, tunaweza toka. So we'll have to move as we wait for the arrival of the king. Remember that after this function, after here, they'll also be moving to other places. After here, other places that the king has been or supposed to be is the Nyale beach, where he's supposed to meet some of the conservationists, and also later at Kuruwitu in Kilifi County. Remember that the royal family has happened to be one of the agitators of conservation, and that's why even in Kanto Mombasa on my avenue, you can witness the elephant tusks which were erected there also during the coming of Queen Elizabeth, that is 1963, and the royal family which had come in the country before. And that was just some of the message to pass that the royal family was against poaching.
Those are live images coming from Tongwe in Mombasa as President William Ruto has